Hey, what is up and welcome back to Motion RC. Today we are checking out something a little different. This is from our Cobi line of brick sets here, and this is the Mirage 2000. Now, a lot of people will know that the Mirage 2000 is one of my absolute favorite foam free-wing models here at Motion RC. And recently I've become a father and I've been looking for some stuff to play with my son with. And these Cobi brick sets are awesome for me and him to have airplanes to play together. It's so funny, he just runs around the house now. Airplane, airplane, everywhere we go. You know, he's not old enough to really fly the airplanes, but this is something we can enjoy together now. And I hope you get to see this and enjoy it also. So what we're gonna do first is kind of check out the box, then we're gonna get it out and get to building. All right, so as you start to look at Cobi brick sets, it's really cool. They have these beautiful box arts. If you're one of those kinds that likes to collect these and keep these sitting on the shelf somewhere, they really do look nice. This is 400 brick pieces, as you can see, and this is in 1/48 scale. If we take a look at the back, another cool thing on all the Cobi brick sets is you get actual specs about the real aircraft that you can kind of learn about with your kids, or if you're wanting to learn a little bit more about it. The other cool thing is a lot of this stuff works. So like the retractable landing gear go up and down, you get a stand, and you get working ailerons. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's see what actually comes in the box here. Move that out of the way. We get our nice colored instruction manual. As you can see, it's got all kinds of building instructions that are in nice color displays. A lot of the components in this should be printed to where you don't have stickers anymore on a lot of these. You also have your bags of parts. They're labeled, you know, 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it. This is a pretty simple kit. So that's everything that comes out of the box. Now let's get it laid out and let's start assembling this model. So here we have a bag 1. Let's get all our components out. Check this little guy out. Lots of little baggies. I imagine we're going to be, you know, going one baggie at a time. There is one little loose piece in there. The cool thing is this is all photo colored. You can see there's already decals on these, so you don't have to worry about putting stickers on any of this stuff right out of the box. It's done for you. All right, so at this point, let's give you a little update on how the model is coming. One thing I really like on these Cobi brick sets is you actually get a very flat finish when you get done with them. So as you can see, we have our Delta wing coming together very nicely. We're actually onto the step now where we're gonna be putting on our control surfaces. And the other cool thing is all of your decals are actually printed right onto the model. So there's no stickers, they just come already pre-applied right to the brick pieces that would need it. As you can see, here's one right here. It's got the nomenclatures and decals all printed on there, so it's not something you have to worry about when you take them apart or put them together now. But I mean, yeah, beautiful so far. So let's just keep going and kicking along. All right, now is a good time to stop again. We've just built this front section of the fuselage and joined it to the main wing. And at this point, we have our working ailerons. These are actually going to be your ailerons and your elevators on a Eurofighter. That's a cool thing about one of these Delta wing airplanes. We have the cockpit starting to look good. As you can see, we have all these little nomenclatures pre-printed on them, and it's really starting to take shape. So when you get to this part, this would be step 51 in the manual. It is now time to take bag 2 out and start checking out what we got for the rest of this build. Let's do it. All right, so we have our Mirage 2000 all put together now. Now, I will say this little model actually represents the real airplane very well. I mean, when you're considering this is in block format, it really does look like the actual fighter. You get this little stand that has the nomenclature and nameplate of the Mirage 2000 there on the front. Very cool, showing that it's in 1/48 scale. It's going to be a fun little display. If you had a bunch of these on your desk at work, or say in your home office, I think it would look really cool. And not to mention in your kids' room, amazing, you know. It does have little retractable landing gear on the bottom too. You know, as you push them in, they fold up just like that. And then they can unfold out. Really cool little attention to details on this model. You also have the 4 missiles that look really good on the bottom of the airplane. It was kind of funny. I was building along, and it had me snap 3 big pieces on it. And I was like, oh, wow, it's all put together now almost. Very cool how it does that. And I love the little glass detail and that they got the refueling tube up here on the front of the airplane. Really looks good, that little black detail. The pilot figure looks good. And it's fun, like I said, you do have your working elevons back here, elevators, however you want to call it. Being that this is a Delta wing, you only have the 2 control surfaces. Very cool. It's a very easy assembly if you're looking for getting into some brick building with your kids, or just you enjoy brick building yourself. It's a lot of fun doing this. One thing I will tell you, don't be alarmed when you get to the end of it. This was my pile of leftover parts there at the end of the build. It looks like they just give you some extras, but you don't actually need these in the kit. I just figured I'd let you know there is a little bit of extra parts provided. Some of the little push-in pennies and the tools for pushing in the little black bits that go in between some of the sections in there are left over. Anyway, that's going to wrap this up. If you are new to Motion RC and came here because of this Cobi brick build, don't forget we actually have a full line of RC model airplanes you can check out here at motionrc.com or on our YouTube channel. If you're new to brick building and you want to share some of these builds with us over on our Facebook community, we actually have a Facebook customer community over on Facebook. So go over there, share with your friends what you're doing. If you're building one of these models, we love seeing it as customers get them. And as always, whether it's land, sea, or air, Motion RC has everything you want. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.